Hello there, this is Mr. Carioto. A lot of people call me Mr. C around here, and I'm the band director here at Bishop Knoll and have been here, the band director for about 10 years.
Same old place, sweet home, Chicago. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go?
Good morning. These last 2 weeks, we mourn the loss of a cherished member of our community. Rocco Carioto, beloved band teacher at Bishop Knoll Institute, passed away unexpectedly on Sunday, February 18th.
Since 2011, Carioto has been an integral part of BNN, bringing his passion for music and his unwavering dedication to his students.
So Mrs. Pastrick had asked me to create the banner, and I just thought of some ways to memorialize Mr. C and some things that we all think of when we think of him. So one of them being that he's Italian, like my shirt and like myself. His love for the Cubs, of course. He would always be singing "Go Cubs Go," even when they were losing. And of course, related to band, different students had drawn different musical notes or different instruments on the banner too.
Prior to his tenure at Bishop Knoll, Carioto shared his expertise and love for teaching at Marist High School in Chicago.
Mr. C was more than just a teacher. He was a beacon of charm, generosity, and humor. His thick Chicago accent echoed through the halls, as did his profound love for his students and the art of music.
I think Mr. Carioto was probably one of the most hardworking people in this building. He would often get here before school starts, and then he would be almost the last car in the parking lot as the day ends. There's been multiple times where I've popped into school to grab my laptop or to grab some papers, and there would be nobody in the building, and yet I would just hear footsteps, and then I would see Mr. Carioto walking in to make copies. I mean, that man was always here just prepping for the week and getting things ready for his students.
I wish I had his energy, and I wish I knew how to be as dedicated as he was. He was passionate about his music and passionate about kids.
He was always here. I didn't really know what car he drove, but chances are it was always in the parking lot when I pulled in or pulled out. The man worked tirelessly. We heard the story the other day that when he got here, the marching band was 8 drummers, and he's built it up to where we're going to parades and winning contests and just doing remarkable things to make Bishop Knoll community proud.
I think one of my favorite memories of being able to work with him was that you can be walking through the hallway and he would always stop and acknowledge you and see how your day was going, or he would always be willing to check in on you. And that's something that we're gonna just lose a big, bombastic voice like his to echo in the hallways. I think those are my favorite memories, those little 1 to 2 second interactions that you have with Mr. Carioto.
People look at this guy in the hallway. People like Mr. C and the staff here at Bishop Knoll. I think regardless of how you cut it, I think the reason why we're growing is because I think the neighborhood is starting to hear about all the great things that are happening. And it's really due to people like Mr. C who send out all those emails.
Oh, man. He made me laugh. He made me laugh all the time, and he liked baseball, and I liked baseball. And he was so funny because he was 100% Italian, and I'm about 25% Italian. And he had a lot of mannerisms of an Italian person, talk with their hands.
I've had my mustache since I got out of high school, so this summer was the first time that I took it off. I didn't like it, so I grew it back. It took me 3 weeks to get it this full. Take some of this and put it on top, that would be even better. But no, just my mustache. I don't like. I don't like it, but I'm not into goatees or beards. I'm a mustache person from the '70s. Right.
Carioto's vast knowledge of Chicago sports, particularly the Cubs and Bears, as well as his deep understanding of Chicago area history, enriched the lives of all who knew him.
Famous Cubs phrase is that there's always next year, right? And the Chicago Cubs are kind of on the upward trend heading into the 2024 season. And Mr. C was looking forward to this season. I know we've talked about it this past winter several times. But besides for the Chicago Cubs, one of the things I love to talk about with Mr. C is his baseball experience. He played in an adult league. He was a left-handed pitcher. So during winter workouts with the baseball team here at Bishop Knoll, he would sometimes come out and throw BP. I would see him after school, sometimes getting loose with his glove and a ball in preparation for his summer season. So besides just the Chicago Cubs and his passion for them, he also had a passion for the game itself, the game of baseball.
He was a man who never settled for mediocrity, always striving to provide extraordinary experience for his students. Under his guidance, the Bishop Knoll Band embarked on unforgettable journeys, including performances at Carnegie Hall in New York City and appearances at college bowl games in Florida and Tennessee. Carioto's support extended beyond the band, as he tirelessly brought the pep band to cheer on all sport teams, from the swim team to the hockey team.
My favorite memory is, even though we lost, was the last game he came to. The band was just on point that day. They sounded amazing. The energy in the building was great, and when we scored our goal and just hearing the fight song, it's just awesome. Just an awesome experience.
Teachers and staff alike remember Carioto for his larger-than-life personality that filled every room he entered. His generosity knew no bounds, as he readily lent a helping hand to anyone in need.
About 3 weeks ago, my car broke down in the parking lot here after school, and Mr. C pulled up, and that surprised me to begin with, because I didn't know the man ever left this place. I thought he was here all the time. And one of the things he said to me, he asked me what happened, and I told him, he goes, "Do you need a ride?" And I live in Crown Point, which is about 40 minutes south of here. He lives in Evergreen Park, which is about 40 minutes west of here. And here this man at 3:30 on a Friday afternoon was willing to drive out of his way to take me home. That just really tells me the kind of person he is, and the kind of person that we should remember.
His favorite hot lunch was chicken Alfredo.
Or the spaghetti and meatballs.
Or spaghetti and meatballs.
Always. He loved the
cold
sauce,
lunch
yes.
was peanut butter and jelly for sure.
Yeah.
He could smell whenever we were baking
knew
cookies,
we were about
cinnamon
to
rolls.
bake cookies.
He just happened to show up.
Every single time.
Special sweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said,
like, I need something to hold me over.
Yeah.
It was always a chocolate chip cookie.
He was funny.
For sure. Every morning we got a joke.
Every day.
morning.
And they were bad.
They were not always
With
good.
a nice attitude.
Yeah. It was cute. He was always happy. Always had
singing.
a smile.
We miss him so much.
Yes.
For current students, Carioto was not just a teacher, but a mentor and a friend. Many credit him for their decision to attend Bishop Knoll and remember him for his patience and infectious humor.
Ooh, has to be the dad jokes during the trip to Florida.
One time he took us to Beggar's Pizza because we were hungry after this concert we had played for little kids.
My favorite memory would probably be all of his stupid, corny dad jokes that so many times not many of us would laugh.
My favorite memories was when he would decorate the band room and the jokes he would make.
We were at a hockey game and we were chugging Pepsi, and he said, I can't imagine you guys in college."
He will be deeply missed, but forever remembered in our hearts of all who had the privilege of knowing him.
Adam Sandler, because he's really funny when he wants to be, his jokes are semi-good, but when he wants the jokes to be out there and be really funny, he does the effort too.
You like it a Jew, is that?
I would think maybe Kevin James, the comedian Kevin James. He has a large personality.
Danny DeVito. Just because it's so polar
But not
opposite
because
of
of the
him.
height, but yes, because of the personality.
Yeah.
Jack Black, School Rock, that's Mr. C right there, you know, just getting everybody involved. So
When we get back from lunch, I'll assign the rest of you killer positions.
You guys probably don't know this guy, but Tom Selleck. I think Tom Selleck would be an excellent choice to cast Mr. C in a biopic.
Yeah, Jason Alexander.
Okay. All right. This goes out to all BNI family. Here we go. Ready? Sing along with me. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again.
On the road again, going places that I've never been, seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road
When he would
again.
come to get pasta at the Alfredo, he would say, Fredo, what you do to me?
All the time.
Not exactly something you'd say to a band friend, but something he told to my beginning band last year is he always called us senior citizens because we complained so much.
he always, anytime he cut the line to lunch, he would say he was invoking his teacher privilege or something. He's like, I'm invoking my teacher privilege. Just laughing.
We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road